Okay, let's get this stream on the go for today. Okay, first thing is first, today's route. We are going from EICK to EIDW for the first flight. Welcome to Cornish Gamer, a big welcome back. Okay, so let's get this going. Start off with bringing up the checklist just in case I miss anything.
Battery, guard closed.
The battery, which is up here.
Set.
Turn the
Dome
panel
white,
lighting.
bright, dim or off.
Okay. Just quickly skip
Bolt
through
and
this.
Dinoc test switch.
Yeah, it's back
Left.
into the
2 annunciators.
ground services GPU. Yep, that's all good. There we go. That's better. Ground power on. Hydraulic pumps.
Probes forward /
Skip all the
sensors.
exterior
Clear and
ones.
undamaged. Alternate static port. Not
That's all
blocked.
good, that's fine.
Strobe and position lights. Clean and
Here we go.
undamaged.
FMC. Now that's where it gets
Tail
interesting.
skid. Undamaged. Flap
Hold it.
fairings.
Turn that
3
panel
per
on.
wing. Clear and undamaged. Wheel well light. Off. Cargo fire. Test. Fire lights illuminated.
Okay.
Master
Position
lights.
intake, we are at
Test.
EICK,
Panel scan.
which is
All
Cork
2 bulbs.
Airport.
First
Stand
officer oxygen
20,
mask.
which is the cargo
Normal
stand
test.
here.
Aircraft model.
From here
Correct.
to EIDW, which is Dublin. Short flight for the beginning one. To runway will be 35 departure. Perform int. Okay, just to check, is everything alright with the audio? Sounds like everything is, just wanted to check. Okay, cruise altitude I already know, which is 21,000. Reserves 2.5. Cost index I can quickly pull up. 61. Sweet. That is one less thing for me to worry about. 61 is the cost index, and the fuel I can pull up here. As well, we've decided to go with the accurate weather from the METAR today instead of blue sky. So, should be a bit more of an interesting one. Just gonna up that to 23,000. So, let's go back, call that. So it's gonna be 117.5. Let's get that done. Turn that off. 7.5. Put that in. Execute. N1 limit. That can stay the same. Flaps for takeoff is going to be 5. Okay, let's set this. So V rotate is 122. Let's set this as well. It's going to be 21,000. Tune this all in ready. So we're going to be 109.3 is Cork Tower at the minute. 199, sorry. 199.3. We'll get the Unicom ready for whenever we're in the air. There we go. Okay. And back to this. Okay, we're going to be departing runway 35. You had to end early, your A350 kept disconnecting from your auto. Oh! Have you got any idea why it kept disconnecting from your autopilot? That's quite strange, who does that? Okay, we're going to be the Tismo 1T. That's a Tismo 1N. Tismo 1T, there we go. Let's activate that. Okay, once we have reached Tismo, we are then going to... Oh, we've got the Sutex 1 Lima arrival. Okay, this... I haven't actually done this arrival yet, so... Suit 1... What, the 1Z? Nah. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to pop up then. So we want runway 28. Suit 1 Lima. Okay, let's see how this looks on the... So, not a clue. When I started the game crash, when I was live, I started the sim again, just had the plane start with engines running. It may have been... Yeah, that is possible. I have had that. I had that with the 747 when I started. Was that the weight just threw it off. Yeah, I'd have a look into that one. Okay, let's have a look at this route real quick. Because I don't personally think this is the right one. So we take off. That Lapmo is going to be very, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, we can make this work. I say that every time I say that, something goes wrong. If you're getting the new flight sim... Yeah, I still think about that on the, I think it was the VATSIM for beginners page, that someone had a look and it was like, the actual premium deluxe one, you can buy, like the Microsoft one is like £92, but you can get it like a fraction of the price from CD Keys, which is what I'm honestly tempted to do. Okay, so that all looks okay.
FLT controller and B, guard closed.
Open and close
Check.
the crossfeed.
Spoiler and B, guard closed. Checked. Alternate flaps
Fuel's
position,
done.
guard closed. Checked.
Open the crossfeed again.
Your damper on.
Close the crossfeed again. APU gen. Yeah, that's
Supply
all good.
switch, normal.
Check.
Checked.
Close that.
Exhaust
Fasten the seatbelt
switch,
sign.
normal. Checked. Emergency
window
exit
heats.
lights, guard closed.
Trim
Rep on. Set.
Sign of it.
FWD cab selector, auto or set, aim 28 DEG,
Set that ready.
as needed. Course 1 and 2.
Okay,
to
flight deck
Sidvio
door.
up.
Let's get this closed. Surprised there's no one else taking off from Cork. There we go.
Departure, arrival, SID, route
So the APU
points,
started.
airways.
Give that 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Hold that down. And release. If you're getting the new flight sim, get it from 2D Keys, yeah, you can get it from Instant Gaming for 85. No, Instant Gaming I've never used. The only one I've ever used, I've used CD Keys before. That is one I have used. And it's one, to be fair, I might go with for this one. I'll have a look at the price and see what it comes up at. Okay, PAX announcement we don't need. We've got no passengers or no other crew on board.
0 fuel weight, adjusted ACC.
APU bleed, middle
Load
generators.
sheet.
Ground power disconnect. Did the fuel truck finish? Yes. It's all okay.
Contact
Okay,
ATC,
contact
IFR
ATC.
/ startup clearance.
Okay, let's see if they're on. Cork Tower, DHL 172, radio check. Let's double check I've got the right frequency. 199.3. Cork Tower, DHL 172, radio check. I know what I've gone and forgot to do. Forgot to do my checks up here, that's why. There we go. Let's wait for that to align. Cork Tower, DHL 172, radio check. Drop him a message, just let him know. Okay, it says he's online, but I don't see him. Cork Tower, DHL 172, radio check. Okay, well, my transmission's going through this time, so. Drop a message on Discord as well. There we go. Okay, well while we wait for that, we can start getting a few other things in the aircraft ready. So, we hop in, the transponder code we can't get rid of yet. Anti-collision lights we can turn on. Turn them off for now. Okay, we'll be able to get the whole lot in a go. So what I'm going to do is call up the better pushback ready for whenever we get ourselves on the go. So let me quickly check that that is runway 34 right here. Or is 3? What number is that? Ah, 16. Okay, yeah, we've got to go all the way down the bottom. We got a long taxi.
And the core tower is now back online.
Okay, I'm going to drop us.
Just have the 172 core tower passenger message. Sorry about that.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Okay, we'll call that up.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Cork Tower, DHL 172, radio check. Okay, we got static with them. Oh, I've had a message come through. Cork Tower, DHL 172, radio check.
DHL 172, apologies. I was connecting through that completely forgot to connect to the network, and then my mic was muted. Radio strength 5, hello.
Readability 5, also DHL 172. We are a Boeing 737-800 with information Echo cargo stand 20.
Okay, all doors
requesting
and hatches
IFR
are
clearance
closed,
to
ready
Dublin.
to connect.
DHL 172, stand by, I'll have your clearance, your number 1.
DHL 172, standing by. Okay, and now we wait. Alrighty.
And DHL 172, apologies, I have your clearance when ready to copy.
DHL 172, ready for clearance.
DHL 172, thank you. You're cleared to Dublin. The Tismo 1 November departure from runway 34, initially 57 feet, squawk 6651.
6 and 5 1.
So
Let
connected
me just get
and
this
bypass
right
pin
so I don't
inserted.
mess that up.
Release parking brake.
DHL 172 cleared for the Tasmin 1 November departure, runway 34. Initial climb will be 5,000 feet and squawk 6651.
Data 172, readback is correct. Report fully ready for push. And just confirm it is the Tismo 1 here. I know you have it right, but just want to confirm.
DHL 172, just to confirm the Tismo 1 November.
Set. Initial
Data
altitude
172, but
as given
Tismo
by
1
ATC.
November. Sure, you should see it in the chat there.
DHL 172, yep, just putting that in the box.
Alright, thank you, and your readback is correct. Report fully ready for push and start.
Let me just see how that's... Oh, to be fair, that's not really affecting the route.
Delco, good evening, Ryanair at 5 X-ray Bravo, stand 11, info Fox 738, request
Just
clear.
that approach is going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting one, that is.
Turn 5 X-ray Bravo, Corsair, hello. You cleared to London Gatwick. It will be the Gotham
The
1 November
box.
departure, runway 34. Initially 5,000 feet, squawk 6656.
Transponder code as given by ATC.
That gives us 1 November departure off runway 34,
Transponder
initially 5,000
auto
and
Five.
RVOSTBY.
Ryanair 5 X-ray Bravo.
Set. Anti-collision light
Runner 5
on.
X-ray Bravo, apologies, just confirm it's
Set.
the Gotham 1 November departure.
Left
sorry.
and right air conditioning
Yeah,
packs
hands
off.
at the Gotham 1 November for
Set.
Ryanair 5 X-ray Bravo.
Normal checklist
Runner 5
before
X-ray
start.
Bravo, readback
Readout.
record report, fully ready for push and start.
DHL 172, ready for push and start.
DHL 172, information Foxtrot to current push and start approved, face south, QNH 1004.
Push and start approved, face south, DHL 172, thank you.
Starting
There we
pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, we'll start with engine 2. One day I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm going to start engine 1 before engine 2. Oh, actually, hold up. I gotta get the IRS sorted. Should be nearly done by now. And still proceed to get the engine. Still proceed to get all that ready. Oh, there we go. Come on, IRS, you should be aligned by now. Double check what's going on up here. Yeah, should be aligned soon. Okay, let's go to the position in. Okay. So we gave IRS the route, the ILS the route. We just gotta wait now. Okay. All right. Let's wait for the Let's quickly do what it needs to do, and then we can proceed. Okay. Oh, we'll get the other engine started over here.
DHL 172 Corsair.
DHL 172, yep.
I'm just looking at your room here. You do not have a lot of room to push. So if you want to do a straight push, that's fine.
DHL 172, yeah, that'll be fine. Just waiting for the ILS to load up again, because it's, well, I forgot to set it.
Roger, that's not a problem. Continue your push clearance, call me when ready to push again, DHL 172.
Ditto 170, yeah, that's completely fine, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, and now we wait. How long have we got on that? That's 6 minutes. Okay. Okay, so we got 6 minutes to wait. Hopefully, it will go a lot quicker than this. So, while that's there, what I'm going to do is edit the pushback.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
So we'll stop the pushback here, and then he said that he gave us permission to go straight back, and then we would just turn. So we haven't got a lot of room. So we'll take it back to here, and then we'll turn down this way. The aircraft have got a few Ryanairs. That's all okay. So what I'm going to do, disconnect. Okay, and now we wait.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time.
Center 5 extra round, thank you. You're pushing
4
time
minutes.
3 1004.
Approval 004, liner 4, 5 extra Bravo.
That's
All
pretty
stations,
fun.
all stations. Court tower will be back
Pushback
in
already
30
in
seconds.
progress. Can start planner. Pushback already in progress.
Okay.
Please stop the pushback operation first.
Okay, so now we gotta wait. That's all okay. Over to here, hardware. Yeah, that's all fine. Okay, he's on his way. And this should be all set up soon. Let's have a quick look. How long were we dealing with? Still got 4 minutes on that. Okay, let's recall the pushback.
Can start planner. Pushback already in progress. Please stop the pushback operation first.
Okay. Tug gone.
And apologies for that, runners. Christian, court tower is now back online.
Okay. Tug has gone, so let's get this going again, hopefully. There we go. So, he said we can go straight back to there.
Round to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Okay, let's call that up.
Ground to
Get that
cockpit.
ready.
Tow is driving up.
Okay, we got 2 minutes on that, and then we can get rocking and rolling. That's all set up correct. Okay, let's get these. All of these online. Let's see what this Ryanair is going to do. Welcome to all the people that are just joining us now.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Oh, come on, this has got to be nearly done. Got 1 more minute on the IRS. As soon as this comes to live, I'm hoping we can just get out of here and go.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
We're nearly there. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Let me double check that that is all done. Yep, that is all good. DHL 172 ready for push and, well, push.
DHL 172, thank you. Push and start approved. QNH 1004, straight push.
Push and start approved, straight push. Oh, let's go.
Starting pushback.
Okay. Let's hop to the outside view for this.
And all stations, information golf is now current, no significant change. QNH still stands 1004.
Slow, straight pushback.
Ryanair 5 X-ray Bravo, ready for taxi.
Ryanair 5 X-ray Bravo, thank you. Taxi straight ahead, Bravo right 25, push short runway 34.
Bravo 25, hold short 34, Ryanair 5 X-ray Bravo.
Okay, while we're doing that, we've got all the engines already
Engine
started.
generators
So
1
let's
and 2 on.
flick the engine gens on.
Set.
APU switch
APU
is
switch
off.
off.
Switch
Set.
these over to continuous.
Engine
and
start
ProBeats
switches 1 and 2.
on.
Continues. Set. Contact ATC. Request taxi clearance.
Okay, that will need to do once the aircraft has stopped. Okay, we should be... There we go, slowing down. That's all okay. We stopped.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Hey, we got Cork Tower in the chat.
Ryanair 5 X-ray Bravo, enter left, backtrack runway 34. Advise when ready for departure.
Left backtrack 34, we'll call you when ready. Ryanair 5 X-ray Bravo.
Okay. Looks like we should be number 2 for departure if everything goes alright. So I got a feeling we'll be taxiing down the main apron, down to Bravo, turning right and holding short on runway 25, waiting for the departing Ryan 737 to take off, and then we'll do what he did, which was backtrack. That is me taking my
Tow is
best guess.
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you
Done.
next time and have a great
Taxi
flight.
light on.
Okay.
Set. Contact ATC. Request takeoff
Down,
clearance.
strobes and steady. Left.
Done. Position lights, strobe and
Fine.
steady.
I'm good with all that now. So let's flick these two on. It's 23,000. Yep. So those I don't need at the minute because I'm flying FMC. Okay. DHL 172 ready for taxi.
DHL 172, taxi, apron, Bravo, right runway 25, push short runway 34.
DHL 172 taxi to the Bravo apron, turn right on runway 25 and hold short of the runway 34. That is how I remember that. Okay, let's get going. What the heck's going on here? Okay, let's try that again. There we
Contact
go.
ATC. Request takeoff
God,
clearance.
that was a bit of a jolty one.
Done. Position
Ryanair 5
lights,
X-ray Bravo, fully ready.
strobe
34.
and steady. Set.
Runway 5 extra Bravo, thank you. This
Left
person
and
is
right
30
landing
degrees,
lights
23
on.
knots, runway 2, pressure 3,
Set.
4, clear takeoff.
Okay, there we go.
All car throttle
Clear takeoff from
active.
34, Ryanair 5, X-ray Bravo.
Set.
Let's turn this off. Okay. Oh, welcome to the chat, people. If you're just joining us, we are going from Cork to Dublin. And then from Dublin, we will figure it out from there. There we go. Okay.
DHL 172, behind the Ryanair 737-800, taking off runway 34, and your left-hand backtrack runway 34 behind.
DHL 172, after the departing Ryanair 737, enter a left backtrack behind. Yeah, he should be cleared before we even... Well, before we even get to the runway, he'll be cleared of it. All flaps are set. Oh, we got
Runway 5 extra Bravo.
stormy weather.
Whoa,
Oh.
unfortunately, correction, Runway 5 X-ray Bravo. Unfortunately, Shannon's offline, monitor Unicom 122.8, sorry.
Unicom for
We
Ryanair
got
5 X.
stormy weather up there that we'll have to be careful of.
Bye-bye, have a good flight.
Oh, someone's holding on the mic.
Runway 5 extra Bravo, stuff Mike.
DHL 172 entering left backtrack.
Roger.
I don't actually think he knew that he had his mic. His mic was just sitting there. Oh wow, this wind is strong coming out of here. This is the first time in a long time that I've had natural weather conditions on. Like, if I let go of everything, the plane starts going towards the right because of the wind. Wow. This is going to be an interesting takeoff. Actually quite sceptical to see how this is going to turn out. 23 knot. Ooh, okay, this is going to be an interesting one. Wonder what the weather's like up in Dublin for the landing. Okay, then let's get us out of here. Preferably before this storm hits. And let's get us all straightened up. DHL 172 ready.
DHL 172, thank you. Information hotel is now current. QNH is now 1005. The first wind is 310 degrees 20 knots. Runway 34, clear for takeoff.
DHL 172 cleared for takeoff runway 34, thank you. I'm just giving this full power on this one.
80 knots.
Wow, I'm having to actually hold the rudder in on this.
V1 rotate.
Let's get us out of it. Whoa.
Landing gear lever up. Done.
There's that crosswind. There's the crosswind.
Left and right wiper. Park position. Max 200
Right, let's get all these
PTS.
set up. LNAV,
Set.
autopilot, 1000.
Autopilot. Engage. Above 1000 foot AGL.
Okay.
Set.
DHL 172, unfortunately, Shannon's offline. Monitor Unicom 122.8.
Set.
Have a safe flight.
Flaps. Retract.
Branding
Above
flight.
each previous flap.
DHL 172 monitoring Unicom 122.8. Thank you for the help.
Done.
Let's look to the outside view. Oh, these clouds are patchy. Come on, we can get out of this. Hey, welcome to the chat, Anton.
Ryanair 1341.
Big welcome.
Ryanair 1341, Corsair, hello, information hotel is current. Declared to Aldegrove, Tismo 1 departure, runway 34.
Wow, this looks so much better up here.
6653.
Landing gear lever off.
Set
Set.
Tismo
Auto
1
brakes
departure,
off.
squawk 6653.
all that off.
Set.
That's all good.
Ryanair
And I won't need that till we come back into land. Right,
Ryanair 1.
Unicom, and we are good to go. So now we've got the journey up to Dublin. Should be a pretty smooth ride. Okay then. Alrighty, I cannot believe that crosswind. I've never. I don't know how you did. Honestly, it's easy when you know how to do it. That's the word of advice I've got. Yes, I do, Cornish. I've got a 747 that we could take out after this one, possibly. I got the 747 or the Mad Dog 82, the MD 82. Let's see how this is all going. Anton, yeah, it can get really confusing. When I first started off, I was completely like, it's, I don't know how to explain it. It's really daunting, and I know it looks daunting, but I've sort of just learned how to do it, and then you just sort of adjust to it from that. Like I know if I, for example, if I go to this view, I know probably half of these buttons do not make sense, but you learn to separate them into categories. Like I always class like this bit up here, I class as the that's all autopilot stuff, so I already know that. Then you've got your FMC down here, which is its own thing. These, well, that side of it I don't use, but these bits I do. That I only use for the startup. Apart from that, I don't really. They're the main ones that I use. I would get confused with the MD. The MD-80 is a difficult aircraft to fly. It's even when you're taking off, it's fine. When you're coming into land, it's not fine. Because unlike a normal airliner, you have to constantly keep your nose even higher because of how you have to come into land. Plus the fact of the speed that comes with it. Do I do emergencies? What do you mean by emergencies? Oh, you mean like do I do like emergency landings? If so, I'm pretty sure about a third of my landings could be classed as emergencies. Especially after the last few. We've had a few bumpy landings in the last live stream. But yeah, I've done. I think I've done.
Heading bug. Adjust track.
I'd say about two, 3 emergency landings since I've started doing X-Plane. I did one where it was an engine failure where I manually shut off. I was in a Baron 58 and I shut off the right engine. Like myself to simulate it, but that was offline from VATSIM. That was not on the network. I'd be more worried to do it on the network, to be fair. I mean, to have like an emergency, like yeah. I've had it before where I've shut down one of my engines myself, but I've never had like an actual emergency, like when I've been flying. That's been like natural. I've had a landing where I've burst all 3 tyres on one landing before, which was quite a fun one. Which I know a few people that are in this chat know about it. Yeah, you can.
How's we go?
If you go to the top left, I think it is. Is it the top left? I'll see if I can. Yeah, if you go up to here, go to flight. In the flight configuration, there's a actual
Cabin
setting
lighting,
which
cruise,
you can set.
Passengers.
Which
Descent weather.
oh, one sec,
Max
we're reaching
3
cruise
flight
altitude.
oval steps.
Yeah, which once if you set it correctly, at a certain point, it will. Like for example, say if you wanted an engine failure, it would cut your engine out at a certain time during your flight. I wouldn't recommend doing it on the landing. That's not a good call, but yeah, you can do it from that. That's the good thing about X-Plane is you can do all of them, the little things that you want to do. But yeah. Yeah, the MD-80, in response to Cornish, you can... Oh! A big thank you to Anton for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, in response to the MD-80, I've got a plugin that I've added to it. It's like not an overhaul to it, because it's still the free one, but it changes the way the aircraft... like sort of, how do I explain it? It changes the way that the actual aircraft like mechanic works. Oh yeah, if any of you guys are interested, by the way, just there in the chat is the Discord link to the Discord that we got set up a few days ago, so you can be notified whenever I post or I go live, if you do want to join that. Can you do custom routes? Define custom routes. Oh, one sec. Yes. Locusts. Oh yeah. That is exactly what happens. So what will happen is once I arrive in Dublin, you guys will choose where I go next, within reason. It'll be somewhere within the UK, or possibly bordering, maybe like Schiphol, like Berlin. So it'll be up to you guys. So I'll give you a choice of say 3 or 4 places, and then you guys choose, and then I'll also give you the choice of aircraft as well. Yeah, you can, sure, Anton. That's completely fine. Righty, let me quickly just sort this out. But yeah, I'm more than happy for you guys to choose. I'll probably ask you guys to choose where I go before I land, so I can start pre-planning the route, just to save me a bit of time. I know of Bulgaria, yes. I know of it. I've never been there personally, but I know of it. 118.6 is the next one. There we go, that's already. Yeah, I know of Bulgaria, never been there myself. That's right. I mean, I can see if we could get a route to Bulgaria. Do you know what the main airport is called? In Bulgaria. So that's an interesting one. I've never even considered going to Bulgaria on a flight home. X-Plane. Okay, yeah, let me have a quick look. And I'll see what I can find. Let me have an LSBF. So, some brief, let's get this up and have a look. Should be quite a simple route to do, to be fair. Right, let's have a look. So, we would be going from create routes, the ITW, and let me just double check. LSBF.
Heading bug. Adjust track.
It says the airport isn't a thing. It's a bulk area. Airport, here we go, let's have a look. Bikoko LPs. Okay. Oh, I see what I did wrong. There we go, got it. 737-800, DHL 2. Oh wow, 3-hour flight, 3.5-hour flight. Sorry, that is a long flight. What we could do is when we land in Dublin, we could spawn into that airport and go somewhere from there. That's what you guys want to say. It's something we could possibly do. The current time is 3:10 p.m. That is the current time. Oh, we've already started the descent. Have a quick look at this. So, how far are we? Ah, we've still got time. Yeah, we got time. We're good.
Heading bug. Adjust track.
Yes, you're 2 hours in front of me then. That's not too bad to be fair, if you're 2 hours. It was a lot worse. So we got some storm in the other ones. Goblin with that. Oh. Coming on, shoot. That shouldn't be going off. Ah. Okay. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die in the sky, apparently. Yeah, I don't. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Everyone in the cabin's dead. I love it. Oh my god, I've killed everyone in the cabin.
Heading bug. Adjust track.
Oh Jesus. in answer to your question, Anton, I do pretty much any flights that you guys want to see. I will. Oh god. Oh, damn, I can't even turn it off. Okay, look at Discord. Alrighty, give me just 1 second, guys.
You died. Right, into overhead. Share your screen really quick.
Left and right
Okay.
landing lights on.
Share your screen. Where the caller says disconnect, mute, share your screen, yeah, go into the ATV on the right. Unmute, one more. Down. Down. Your screen is frozen. APU off. APU bleed off. Packs. Yeah, APU bleed off. Now packs on. Auto. Packs off. Left. Both of them auto. Now you see the two knobs. You see those two knobs, the little circle where it says auto and land auto? You want to change that to 20,000. No, left. Yeah, and then turn them all the way up to what you're 1,000 feet above your cruise altitude. So 22,000. Then that's it. Yeah, that's at your cabin pressure. So you have to do that, but when you turn off the APU, do that. Every flight. And then you're done. And then you're good. Alright, thank you.
Okay, we are back. One stressful time later, I am back. Okay. That is the one thing I have just learned, is I need to pay attention to that. Okay. Alrighty, okay. As we are starting the descent into Dublin now, if you guys want to start listing places you either want me to go from, or routes, well, if you just put a suggested route that you want to see. So if you put a route that you want to see me do in the chat, and we can have a look and see if we can make it possible. We should be coming into the downwind soon. So I'm going to pop it in. Oh god, that could have gone bad. That could have gone bad. Somewhere close. Okay, so let's drop flaps 1. Okay, so Sofia Airport from somewhere close. Okay. So what we'll say the destination is Sofia Airport. So we need to go somewhere from either around Bulgaria or surrounding countries into Bulgaria. Okay, what countries are around Bulgaria? Let me have a look. Let me start figuring this out. The engine should be coming down as well. Yeah, that's all fine. Okay. let's have a look on Google. So, Bulgaria. Okay, we should be starting the downwind soon as well. Okay, let's have a look. So, you know where we could go? We could go from Greece in Athens to Bulgaria. That's not a bad route actually, I wouldn't mind doing that. So we've got Athens to Bulgaria. Or we've got Cyprus to Bulgaria. Could work. Okay. So, let's pop this in. EODW. London to 8. Okay. Quickly get the 80s and just double check that we've got the right runway. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Should. We're at 7,000 feet for quite a while actually. Try and flaps another one. Alrighty, so welcome to any new people that have just joined us. We're currently on the approach into Dublin, figuring out where we want to go next. We've had one suggestion, which is Bulgaria, so could work. Still got quite a bit to go actually. A lot more than I thought we did. Okay, let me see if I can pop this in here. That didn't work. Do a looping. Okay. Also, for those of you that are interested, this stream will be posted on YouTube after I've gone through all the editing process with it. So once it's gone through the editing process, it will be posted on there. So if you've got anyone that wants to watch it, it'll be on there as well. So I'm trying to see if I can add a poll through what I'm doing. Let's see if Endlist sponsored by that. Doesn't seem like I can do it through that. Okay. Oh, we still got quite a job. Yep, tower's still online, so we're still good. so we should be entering the top descent anytime soon. Not the flaps down again. Okay, have we got any other suggestions of where we want to go after we've arrived at Dublin? If so, feel free to pop it in the chat. What I'm tempted to do is add it all to a like spinning wheel and let that decide if we can get enough suggestions. And see how that will work. I'm praying this landing goes better than the other one did. Soon now, actually. Oh yeah, there we go, we're about to start the turn. Perfect. And we're going to start losing altitude as well, so I'm going to flick the flaps down one as well. I am a complete noob, so can you tell me what... Okay. EICK is... basically every airport has what they call an ICAO code. So the one that I've just took off from is EICK, which stands for Cork. So Cork is one of the airports in Southern Ireland, and EIDW is the ICAO for Dublin, so Dublin Airport. So for example, LBSF would be the Bulgaria Sofia Airport's ICAO code. It's just a pilot's way of... A big thank you to Tux Jimpy for the follow. It's basically just a way of a pilot and ATC knowing, well, this is how I see it, is a way that a pilot and an air traffic controller can just know about the airport, because obviously a lot of people know airports as just by their name and not by the ICAO code. This is where, it's hard to explain it actually, I've never been asked that before. But yeah, it's basically, it's an airport's code. Okay. How do I explain this? Okay. Every airport has a unique 4-digit alphabetical number that is given to that airport and is only for that airport. That is the easiest way I can explain that. So it's a code that's just for that airport. Okay, how's the landing looking as well? Oh, we've got storm clouds up ahead. That actually worries me, but... Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we should be starting the actual descent in a few minutes. Okay, you got that bit. How's everything looking up here? Ah, there we go, there's the descent. Let's knock the flaps back one more. E stand for... What does I stand for? In all fairness, it doesn't really stand for anything, it's just 4 letters that have been given. It's just 4 letters that represent it. I know that the 3rd letter represents where it is. So for example in EICK, the C stands for Cork, and in EIDW, the D stands for Dublin. Just to keep you informed, Tux Jimpy, we're touching down into Dublin now. If you want to suggest anywhere where you want us to fly to next, just pop it in the chat. I think it is here. Actually, yeah, that would make sense. It's going pretty well so far. Pretty damn well. So far we've had no major incidents apart from the blacking out the whole of the cabin at the back. But what about the 4 one? The 4 one I'm not actually too sure about. Because I only know what the 3rd letter stands for, and I've just learned what the first 2 letters stand for as well. Okay, how close are we on this descent path? Not the flaps, but one more. So yeah, Tux Jimpy, it's going pretty well so far. I need to only got the game the other day, so this comes. Okay. First off, welcome to the actual X-Plane community, Tux. It is an amazing game. I love it to bits. Something that may help you out, Tux, by the way, is I'm going to be doing YouTube videos for people who are just starting out. So it'll be like a walkthrough of the Cessna, then it'll be the Baron, all the way up to the 747 MD8 is everything you need. I'm still trying to complete the tutorials. In all fairness, are you on about the in-game tutorials, the ones that they supply, or YouTube tutorials? Okay, we're about to get lined up on this. Let me check if Tower's still online. I'll check quickly, pop in here. EIDW. Oh, I cannot spell. Okay, there we go. Okay. Right, I'm about to start contacting the tower as well. Yeah, the tutorials that they supply you with on this, I don't feel like they help me massively in game. Slowly making my way through them, but there's so much to take in. I'm old and memory is becoming a problem. Yeah, the advice I will give then is, if it is too much to take in, just, how do I explain this? Just sort of sit there and just, I don't want to say like breathe it in, but I'm assuming, I don't know whether you're an aviation person or like here for the game, but you need to make sure you enjoy it, and like you don't want it to become to the point where it is too stressful or like too much and it gets to the point where you don't enjoy it. So that's the advice I'll give. Is I know when I started, the tutorials on the game didn't help me at all because I was still sitting there like, okay, how do I start it? That was, I know, the big point that I had. Okay, we're about to get fully established on the ILS as well. Got a feeling Tower's going to message me any minute now going, contact me please. Okay, oh, actually I should probably go to the chart for... I love simulators, so I thought it would give time. Honestly, not at all. Once you get your head around X-Plane, because I'm very similar. I'm a big fan of simulators, and I'm an av geek through and through. So once you've got your head around the basics, it all just flows from there. Because honestly, I was in the exact same boat as you. I was like, I bought it and was like, oh, I've bit off way more than I could chew. But it's once you've done it, like, and got used to it, it is great. And I wouldn't change it for the world. Alrighty, it's probably about time that we contacted Tower. Drop the flaps down again. Okay, let's get this big bird on the ground. Dublin Tower, DHL 172 on a final ILS approach for runway 28.
DHL 172, good afternoon, clear to land runway 28, wind 290 degrees 21.
DHL 172, clear to land runway 28, thank you. Yeah. The best thing you can do as well is ask questions.
Ryanair 6, disregard.
Like, questions, if you do get stuck, just ask. Because there's always people that can help you. I know I jumped on the Facebook forums.
2500.
Okay. Let the flaps down again. Drop landing gear as well. Landing lights. Okay, all good. That is a view and a half. Keep watching a lot of YouTube videos. I like them. There's some stuff I said. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the exact same. I used to watch them and I would just watch it purely for the scenery. Just watching it all go by.
Perfect, Ryanair 70360 information, Bravo on stand 108 leaving clearance, please.
I'm trying to tell whether his mic is breaking up or if it's mine, or if it's my connection. I think it's his, but I'm not too sure. Okay, we can keep the autopilot on for a tiny bit longer. I know exactly where this is going, the aircraft's tilting up. Oh, and it's moved us away from the ILS.
Shamrock 4 Victor Sierra clear to Heathrow, Dexon 1 Alpha departure runway 28 squawk 6623.
Okay.
Good destination Heathrow via Dexon 1 Alpha.
Slowly getting towards the ground.
Shamrock 4 Victor Sierra, back correct report ready for push and start.
Good thing is about
Ryanair 6485 at stand 110 centre, ready for push and start. Shamrock correction, Ryanair 6485 push out approved, face west, taxiway Delta Sierra, QNH 1000.
yeah, a lot of the good thing about this aircraft, which is the 0737,
Face west on Delta Sierra,
is that
maybe a minute because I'm going to have to redo the taxi plan. Yeah, that's no problem.
is that the autopilot works great. You can keep it on until you're literally 1,000 feet, and then you just turn it off and glide it in. Or in my case, try not to slam it into the ground. God, that helicopter is loud going over my house. Wow.
1,000.
1,000 feet stabilized.
Alrighty, let's flick this off. Okay, let's go. Manual controls. First thing I need to do, re-establish ILS.
A /P disengage, yoke button.
Ooh,
Set.
had some throttle.
Auto throttle, off. set.
Yep, I'm going to have to add a lot more throttle than I thought.
500.
Yeah, let's climb up a tiny bit. And then cancel. There we go, that's better. The ideal touchdown speed you want at an airport. There'll be a batter in the crosswind. Wow. Wow, this is hitting the aircraft hard. Double check landing gear and flaps are down. Yep. Okay, let's knock back on the throttle.
400.
Okay, let's get this down.
300.
Okay, there we go. We're actually at a pretty good glide scope at the moment.
200.
For those of you that don't know what a glide scope is, I'll quickly tell you. It's the sort of approach rate that you come down
100.
at. So these, the PAPI lights that are on the left and right, they will guide you in.
40. 30. 20. 10.
And there we go. Oh god, this aircraft is fighting me today. I'm gonna get to the next block.
80 knots.
Turn off the speed brake. DHL 172 vacating via Sierra 4.
DHL 172, taxi Sierra, left whiskey 2 to the west apron, have a good day.
DHL 172 taxiing via Sierra Whiskey 2 to the west apron, thank you. Okay.
Dublin Tower, D West, Ryanair 6 Hotel Lima is joining ILS for runway 28.
Runway 6 Hotel Lima, Days Margaret, contain approach number 1, wind 290 degrees.
Let's turn all the flaps up.
Roger, number 1 for runway 28, Ryanair 6 Hotel Lima.
That was a smooth landing, if I do say so myself. B stands for ball. Yeah, that is possible. And thank you, I would say that was actually a very smoother landing than I was actually expecting. I remember the first time I landed at Dublin, I turned left here and ended up getting stuck there because there's no crossing between. Oh, it was a dreadful day.
Shamrock 4 Victor Sierra, stand 408, ready to push.
Shamrock 4 Victor Sierra, push out approved, QNH 1000.
QNH 1000, push and start approved, Shamrock 4 Victor Sierra.
Okay.
Runway 6 Hotel Lima, service wind 290 degrees, 21 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 28, Ryanair 6 Hotel Lima. Thank you.
Alrighty guys, if you want to put your suggestions in the chat now of where you want to see us fly to, because I will be, as soon as we're parked, I'm going to load up the next flight ready. So whether you say an airport or a route, just pop it in the chat and we will work with it. We'll find a route between two. It could be anywhere in the UK.
Ryanair 6485, ready for taxi.
Anywhere in the UK. It could be anywhere from here to the UK. Could be, I don't know, we could start, let's say Bulgaria, and go somewhere.
Delta Sierra, Foxtrot 8 Air, Papa 1, hold short, runway 16.
The aircraft's still battering me to the left. Right, I'm going to go my normal stand, which is 616 Charlie, which is on my left now.
Ryanair 6485, taxi Delta Sierra, Foxtrot Papa 1 to runway 28.
So what we do is we overshoot the aircraft a tiny bit, probably to where about the H's, and then full turn left. Give it some thrust.
All stations, Dublin Tower will be closing at time 50.
Okay, yeah, we might have better luck going from somewhere else because Dublin Tower's about to go offline. Look at that, smack bang on the money. Okay, we'll start slowing down here. And we'll stop here. Okay, let's make sure the parking brake's on. I've got bad experiences with that. Alrighty, so we've just landed at Dublin. Where do we want to see? Burgos to Sofia. Where's Burgos? That is the question. Is that a place in Bulgaria? Oh, this could work. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let me have a quick look at the routing, and I will see what I can guess. Okay. Let me have a look. Dispatch system. I've never been to the Bulgaria. I say that I've never been outside the UK on X-Plane, because I've only had this game for like how long now? Nearly a month. Nearly a month, and this is the point of that.
Shamrock 4 Victor Sierra, ready for taxi. Shamrock 4 Victor Sierra, taxi Bravo 1 Echo 1, ultra runway is 34 and 2. Bravo 1 Echo 1, full Shamrock 4 Victor Sierra.
6485, give way to the company 737 and 800 at link 5 from your left to right. Give way to company 737 from left to right, Ryanair 6485. Ryanair 6485, that's on link 5, give way to him. That's on link 5 for Ryanair 645.
See, I'm seeing if I can find just. Right, we'll pop that in there for now. How long? Okay, so it's across country. Okay, we could, to be fair, we could do that. Are the people talking that? Yes, they are real people. I am currently on the VATSIM network, which is, well, the Dublin controller's on at the minute, which is basically they've had to train to be able to become the,
to become the controller. On the Foxtrot inner or
everyone else is a pilot.
Outer, please. Foxtrot outer, sir. Ryanair 645.
Okay. Is that Ryanair? Oh yeah, I thought I just saw a Ryanair flight come straight past me then. Okay, right. Burgos to Sofia is a 2.5 hour flight. So we could do it. Could do it. If we wanted to. Okay.
Taxi 040 Whiskey
I'll take us over there and we'll see. So we need to go to LBG. Right, if you guys hang in, I'm just going to pop this on the Be Right Back screen and I will get it all ready for when we're there.
From Papa 1, enter left, backtrack 1916.
Getting lost in memories. The
Okay then, we are back. We are at Burgos International. Aircraft of choice was the Baron 58. Which, it's been a sweet while since I flew this aircraft, to be fair. Has been a while. Okay, where were we? Alrighty, so we are at Burgos International. Oh, it's been a while since I flew this. Actually, I say it's been a while since I flew a small aircraft. Okay, let's reconnect onto the VATSIM network. We're Baron... Okay, we are the course on November 172 on this one. Oh yeah, forgot about that, give me one sec. Today's route, we are going from... I just need to get the ICAO codes again, so LBBG to Sofia Airport, which is LBSF. There we go. Okay, there we go. There is our new route. Okay, where were we? So, is there anyone... Doesn't seem to be anyone on the VATSIM network around here. Double checking now just quickly, but it doesn't seem to be any ATC coverage. I'll know in a second once I load this app. Okay then, there's Dalaman Airport. There's Lukla. Oh, careful, okay. Now we've got the choice of, do we want to do it as a VFR or IFR flight? This is the question. Tempted to say VFR, but okay, let's have a look on a map where Burgos Airport is. Yeah, we've got no ATC coverage all the way there. Okay. Right then, that means we can pretty much get started. Switch on them. Flip them both to that. Avionics, that's what we need. Pump the mixture in. That engine started, and same again. So that's what we're working with. Yeah. Because there's no ATC coverage on both Niger Airport. So at the minute I'll be flying pretty much on my own until... well, unless any of them contact. Taxi we can leave off for now, actually. 122.8. So that's the Unicom, which we can leave on for now. Okay, I'm gonna run this one actually as a VFR flight. So all we need to do is get the direction that we need to go, and we go that way. So let me fill out the flight plan. VFR, we're going from LBG to LBSF. Departure time is going to be, say, 4 PM. We're going to be way below that. We're going to be at least 3,000 feet. Alright, to Sofia Airport. Okay, and there we go. That is the flight plan filed as according. All I need to get now is just the direction that we need to head in, and then we can head that way. Welcome to any new people in the chat, by the way. Alrighty, so the direction we need to head is... oh, it's straight east. Oh wait, no, west. So it's straight west. Okay, we've got enough fuel. So, all... by the looks of it, actually, we're ready to go. Okay. Alright then. Let me pull up Bulgaria's charts. So no, there is no ATC coverage from here to Sofia or at Sofia. So it's pretty much running my own flight. Because I'm connected to the UK VATSIM, most people, chances are, will speak or know a bit of English. Yeah, it's a bit, it's 50-50 when you get to like 2 people. When you get not 2 people, when you don't get any ATC coverage. What I'm actually going to do is just add the flight plan. So we're going from LGBB to... and, oh, why isn't this working now? Ah, there we go. So we need to go L... oh, I've got the wrong way. LBSF. I'm going to go backwards on this one. This will give me my general direction. Ah, perfect. I already did it. So if we go to our... why isn't this one? There we go. That gives us the general direction that we need to head in. No, there's ATC online, like in real life there is, but on this network, because there's different regions. Because I'm on the UK region, there's no UK, what's the word? Like, controllers on. So if I went to like the European one, chances are there would be ATC coverage on. Okay, that is that all done. So let's flick taxi lights on. Landing gear we don't need on. Fuel pumps, that's already done. Then we don't need... landing gears all okay. Flaps, knock that down 1. Transponder code, because we're doing a VFR, will be 7,000. Okay, right. And let's head over to Sophia. The flaps are there. What did you ask what are? Oh yeah, where, there's the flap change. Okay. Why can I not see the runway mark? Oh, there. Let's follow these. Here we go, that's better. Now I've got something to follow. Yeah, the flaps in the cockpit are, if you go to the bottom right of the Baron, they're here. This little square bit here is the oh, let's wait for this aircraft. Oh, he's doing it so. Yeah, there's your flaps in the aircraft. Tiny bit more throttle. Now if we can, I'm going to try and take us off Bravo, which is coming up on our right just now. Can you look all the way down? Yes, you can, if you go like that. Oh, there we go. So what I'm just going to do is pull up here and pop the parking brake on. Okay. So there are the flaps I saw. Let's have a look. Oh, that's, yeah, the flaps, yeah. So you've got them there and there. And you got the engine cowl as well. Okay. What I'm gonna do. Is there any way to zoom in on those? Ah, there we go. Okay. We have quite a far route to do. So we better take off and pretty much line up with that. Set the yaw damp on. Okay, I think we're about ready to go. That is what I'm not too sure. The Baron, I've never really flew properly, if that makes sense. I've only gone off, well, the more training flights I did with them. Quick look down the runway. Quick look back. Okay, I'm just going to get us on a rolling start with this one. There we go. Oh, that is pulling me to the left. That is pulling. Oh, that is horrible. There we are. So what I'm going to do is pop down, turn off that. you want about the Garmin, the what do you call it? The nav computer. There we go. Got it right. Yeah, there's some that genuinely don't confuse me, but there's some of them that are questionable. So what I'm going to do is take them up to about 3,000 feet. Make sure flaps are just down. Have to keep an eye on this weather as well. So this isn't the aircraft I actually started with. I started with the Cessna 172, then I went to the Barrow and the King Air, and then I started getting all the freeware add-on aircraft that you can get like the Zebo. Welcome to any new people that are in the chat. So is it going to work or is it going to pull up? Nope. Okay, aircraft wants to pull up. Okay. That's better. There we go. Is it X-Plane do a version of X-Plane on the mobile, but I don't think it's cross-play compatible. At least last time I checked, it wasn't cross-play. So that's pretty smooth lights over there. Yeah, I think so far it's going good. That's great. Quick tutorial. Okay. I will try and explain this in a second. So, oh, a second, let me quickly adjust my course. There we go. Okay. These two up here are that's your communication one, which you set up here. So you see how that's a COM one. That is your COM one. Your VLOG 2 is your nav 2 on this one. So basically, the one that isn't highlighted is the channel you're currently on. This one below is the one that you can change. So for example, if I want to like, I don't know, 121, whatever, that's the one. If you want to change it, you just flip that. And that sets your active like radio frequency. This obviously is your map to get to where you need to go. you got your track heading, your direction heading, your distance to it. So for example, this one is 166, which will be 166 nautical miles. Estimated time of entry, which is here. What else is there? You can up your range like that, so you can see all the surrounding airports. Your menu is basically how you get like all your settings. You put your flight plan in here. So if I was doing an IFR flight, this would be full of different waypoints. And then you'd set the flight plan and the aircraft would follow where you need to go. These three, never used. VNAV is your vertical navigation, so basically your autopilot. Procedure, if you're arriving and you want to arrive like a certain way, or land on a certain runway, that's how you do it. You got your menu option, that's your basically like confirm button, your clear button, and that's pretty much, that's the quickest way. That's your like scroll wheel, and then you push it to like select it. Okay. That is the quickest demonstration you will see of that. Can you do an autopilot? This actually don't know if you can in this aircraft. I know you can in the larger ones. This one I've never tried or attempted, if I'm honest. But you should be able to, theoretically, if it's got the autopilot feature. So I can't see a reason why you wouldn't. For that answer, I'd possibly go to YouTube on that one. I know you can set the FMC up for just before you land, but I think you have to disconnect it just before you land as well. That was still quite a bit away. Yeah, you can select an approach, but I still believe you have to disconnect the autopilot. If I'm honest as well, I always suggest not autopilot, manual landings over autopilot, because then you get control of the aircraft that you're flying. So I would always recommend manual landing over an autopilot easily. Hoping to do a YouTube series on beginner's perspective on how to go from, say, beginning off with a Cessna and ending up in a 737 or 747, and it'll be like a step-by-step guide of how to get from one to the other, as well as talking about, for those of you that have just started, runways, taxiways, what to look for, what not to look for. What else have we got? We've also got like gear. Do you play? No. I have considered playing like becoming an ATC person in the simulator, but I just never did. I looked into it. Theoretically, I could, but I know, for example, the moderator who moderates my chat is a air traffic control for Cork Tower in the simulator. So I know that he does it. Me personally, I've never really looked into it yet. Yeah, any questions you've got, I'm happy to answer the best I can. There's a runway below us. Looks interesting. Far we are, approximately 14 minutes of landing, which I'm hoping we have enough fuel for. Just adjust the course in time. We're on the right path. That's fine. Have a good day, mate. I will catch you next time. So we're still on the way to our destination, which is Sofia in Bulgaria. Welcome to any new people that just joined us. We're actually a little bit in the back of this plane. Oh, learn something new. start and there we go, it's starting to go now. Perfect. Okay, where would you guys like to see us go next? So we'll be going from any airport you want us to go to or from. If you pop in the chat where you want us to go or fly to, and I'll see what aircraft I have that can go that way. This is default X-plane scenery, by the way, if anyone's wondering. Pretty peaceful flight to be fair so far. Still got 123 nautical miles on this one. Quite nice scene right here. The default scene, quite impressive. I like it. Okay, what I'm gonna do is just pull back. got a
Caution terrain.
sneaky suspicion my
Caution
game might
terrain.
have... Oh. I can hear terrain. Oh, no, we're good, we're good. We're good.
Caution terrain. Caution terrain.
We're good. Try and type
Caution
manual.
terrain. Caution terrain.
Yeah, I know, I know. Does that make any difference?
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain.
Let's
Pull
go
up.
above this.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Okay, apparently my joystick does not want to respond. Okay. Let's see if I can get it. What's my joy? Okay.
Caution terrain. Caution terrain.
Let's pull it. Slowly get it.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain,
This is
terrain.
not-
Pull up.
There we go. See if that makes any difference.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Okay.
Terrain,
That
terrain.
was a close one.
Pull up.
That was
Terrain,
close.
terrain. Pull up.
See if I can divert.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain.
This is not going how I expected this to go.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Come on, we can get over this.
Terrain,
Come
terrain.
on. Come on.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Come on, we got this.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Oh, those of you that are
Terrain,
just joining
terrain.
us right
Hold
now,
up.
we are having technical issues trying to get over these
Terrain,
mountains.
terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Oh god.
Terrain, terrain.
Okay,
Pull
we
up.
made that. We did good.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Caution to rain.
Oh.
Caution to rain.
And my game's crashed.
Terrain to rain. Pull up. Terrain to rain.
I heard a thud.
Pull up.
Can't see the screen. Got a feeling we didn't make that. Okay. Okay. Okay then. That worked. Okay, we'll change it up then and go to... No, it's back. Oh, see, now it's running fine. Okay. Okay then. Okay, that flight did not go according to plan. Not in the slightest. For those of you that are just joining us, we managed to crash a Baron 58. Okay, let's get this loaded up.
Continue to checklists.
Yeah, that was not meant to happen. Okay guys, what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to wrap up this stream here. Next streaming day will be this Wednesday. So the next live stream will be Wednesday. If you're following me on Twitch, it should pop up. If not, just make sure you follow that.